Yeah.
To right here.
Oh no, we get you.
Sure, we have one around here somewhere.
Anything you want.
What's up? How are you?
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy. This nigga right here.
Turn off the lights.
Hey, that was tight.
Let's try it again.
Yo, I can't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
You're low.
There we go. I can't hear
nothing.
Is she plugged in?
No, I can hear it now.
Oh, okay.
No, can she hear herself?
I can hear myself now.
Cool.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
Y'all be
Friends.
Sometimes.
Why you?
up in this
Bitch.
Why you keep looking at me?
because you fucking up. That's
So pretty.
This my first time.
the
Second time.
It's my second time, but I didn't say it at all the first time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you
thought
like that. I
said-
wasn't finna say I was your friend.
Oh, wow.
But now we friends.
I give you information. All right, it's gonna get you out of here. In house we got.
K-Dot.
Hey,
You see me.
Dizzle.
I'm a gay lumberjack because
She's like-
nigga, I can get on this
Go ahead, please
this
do.
Yeah, get him.
electricity sweater you got on.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't electro, nigga.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna be a cloud today.
Thunderstorm.
This nigga came in.
Blend them in. What you got? In house we got.
Anthony Wanzer.
Today he got on same thing. What he had on yesterday? Same thing.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow too.
What he had on 2 days ago?
I hope not.
Same
It's
thing.
my
you
favorite.
wash
It's
it?
my favorite hoodie.
What do you have on 2 weeks ago?
Same thing.
And the reason I said that is because every picture we have, you have that on.
Yeah, you know we take pictures.
It's a
out of
comfortable
it.
sweatshirt.
Wow, you trying to make him feel bad?
No, I'm trying to hope.
We just don't want people to think it's the same show.
It is.
It is, huh? Same format, same everything.
Same niggas, same everything.
Same thing. It's the same thing. In house we got.
The OG Soul Train Cuddy and Nikki Pam.
Let's go.
In house we got.
Howie Bell, better known as Howard.
Howie.
Only if you're in San Francisco.
Howie.
How we doing?
Howie. Nigga, how we do?
Howie. That's cool.
I heard it all in school. How we doing? Hungry Howie.
Hungry
Howie Mandel.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. I was
That's
hungry.
a-
I was hungry.
Yeah, that's a whole one.
That's a
Hungry
whole-
Howie is a fucking
I love
lady.
that one.
Yeah,
In house we
yeah.
got.
Chelsea
I like how we
Perry.
doing. No, how,
Damn, that was Tourette like a motherfucker. One more time, Chelsea.
Sorry.
In house we got.
It's Chelsea Perry from H-Town.
Hey,
Hey, Chelsea. Good to have you
Hey,
Looking
glad
out
to be
cute.
back. You know, I tried a little
heard.
something.
back. Little something,
A
something.
little something, something.
Glad you're back. Don't fuck up. There we go.
you say don't fuck who?
Long as you don't yell at nobody this time.
I hear what you said.
Don't fuck
I said,
up.
don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Fuck it up. At the marble table. Well, apparently he's been displaced. In house we got.
This nigga right here. Smash.
This thing got some chords.
Untangling
Yeah,
his
just don't worry
cord.
about
We can hear you, Smash.
You
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Y'all
we
can hear me?
Yeah.
It's your boy. It's Keith Dean, a.k.a. Smacks, a.k.a. Mr. ESPN, a.k.a. Smacky Dacky, a.k.a.
This why we don't ask you to come. This why we don't ask your light skinned ass to come.
and the Shine Lights, a.k.a. the biggest
way too
opportunities
much.
at the dinner table.
The biggest opportunities. That's what we have to get to.
The
Definitely.
biggest
Saying,
Gotta get to that.
We have to count this nigga down. And 5, 4,
3,
3, 2.
Gotta get to that.
1.
Cut it.
And scene.
It's a soft rehearsal.
Thanks for coming, Chelsea.
Thanks for having me.
Well,
Are you crying? Are you emotional about it?
When he laughs,
I do
he
have
cries.
that effect. Yeah,
He got a
I make
leaky
niggas
eye.
Weak.
Yeah.
you
Oh, he
cute,
is-
but I ain't
oh.
had a woman make me cry in a long time.
It's okay.
I was 7.
Hurt his feelings.
It's all right.
You've been holding back some emotions.
That part.
All right.
Yes,
But once you got a mirror, you didn't need a woman. I'm sure when you look at your body, you cry every day.
See, I wasn't going to do you like that.
Thank you, Chelsea. Howie? Yes. Let's not. Okay.
How we doing?
Yeah, how we doing?
Know how we be you. Just be yourself.
How we be you?
Be you.
I'm fine. I cried not too long ago.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
You, on the other hand, you bottled up.
When he laughs,
Shit,
at
I'm
least-
backed up.
Yeah, you backed up. You gotta let it
Bottled
go,
up.
man.
I refuse to cry.
Don't be afraid to
I'm a
cry.
man. I'm not crying.
Ah, hell.
Men,
no.
men should cry.
Someone say
Men
10
should
gallons
cry.
bottled up.
I'm not crying. Wanza, you cry?
I curl up.
You curl
Curl
up
up
and cry?
and do
What, you a
what?
beetle?
You know, it's not good to hold it in.
Look like
I cried
you
too.
gotta curl up and cry sometimes.
I cried at your wardrobe.
I can see why.
What was the last thing you cried about? Like tears.
Man, they turned my internet off.
Let me watch
They got me.
They got you.
I was on my sofa curled up. I was trying to use my internet. It's like, fuck.
I don't have no Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi.
No,
I didn't say I
for
cried
you.
like a bitch,
Yeah.
though. Let's get that straight.
Yeah,
Right.
Not curl
Cry
up.
manly.
Yeah.
How do you cry, man? And the tear come down.
You taking a lot of oxygen.
So you try to catch it.
You moaning.
You go right, you go, woo!
I didn't get on the floor and curling the ball. And, you know.
Outside of somebody passing away, I don't cry. I think
Only time I see
You
you
ain't
cry
got feelings
twice.
then.
You have cried around me twice.
Okay.
You have. I don't want to bring up.
What are we doing?
You talking to Spectrum?
Hey,
Trying to
I
keep
was
the
just
walk.
saying, don't cut me off.
y'all not gonna turn me off. You're not gonna turn me off right now, are you?
I'm not even at home.
Yeah. When Verizon calls,
You answer that.
You got to answer that.
when my shit rings me back, when my company is calling me, nigga, I answer that shit.
I can't.
No, I did not do that. No, I didn't approve of that. But no, I ain't never cried.
You have cried. Stop.
When, Pam?
Twice.
Outside-
I don't want to bring up your shit now. I mean,
Bring it up, man. What he did?
Tear off
about
your
your
nose,
crack
though.
shit.
It's
Well, first of all,
bothering.
it's okay to cry. If
It
you don't
is.
want to cry, I understand that. But it's okay to cry.
No, it's not.
He's saying it's not manly
Why-
to cry.
Dudes
That
don't
is
cry.
the biggest.
When did you
that's
stop
a
crying?
lie.
Because as a
Players
kid,
don't
you
cry.
cried.
Right.
When you failed or something, you got hurt,
Nope.
you cried.
My daddy
You
said,
didn't
get your
cry.
ass. No, my daddy, get your ass. You better not cry.
Oh well,
You
you
better
know.
not
You
cry.
better not cry. That's what my daddy said.
Y'all are of that generation.
How many times your daddy
Yeah.
cried,
Yeah.
though?
Right.
I ain't never seen
Never.
I'm sure he cried when he was
That
born.
nigga was crying.
Well, actually, he wasn't there. So. We're here all day.
Come on, Wanda.
He might have cried around the due date. I think my son was born.
You understand?
Makes me emotional.
Fuck all y'all.
Well, hey, well, nigga, I'm just trying to get you to cry.
Me too.
He's already crying. These are tears on this
It's
nose.
clear you got tear ducts.
Yeah, I got teared up.
Yeah.
I'm crying. You ever cry? Besides someone
You said
passing
you ever
away,
cry?
I'm talking about.
I was gonna
nigga,
say, that's when you
like
cried
break
to
down.
me.
Oh, well, that don't count. I'm talking about have you
I
ever
do
broke
cry.
down?
Because you cried.
When?
Cries a cry to me.
Nigga, I don't know.
You failed, nigga. You
I mean, a TV
blew
show,
your knee
nigga.
out?
Like,
Or,
No, I teared up a little bit on the TV show before.
which one?
which one?
On the on Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty
Well,
sad.
Nick said
yeah.
that's the
Oh,
one. Nick
yeah.
said that's the
Yeah,
one.
he
Yeah,
said
that one
that.
got me.
So how did you like let it go at that moment, or is it just a little leakage?
No, it's one of them like.
Man.
I got a son. Oh yeah, that's a good one. The birth of your son.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I cried when my son came for sure.
So, Speedy, you must have cried 8 times.
Because them women did.
Oh wow, they did. I mean,
He probably immune to it now.
right.
Maybe on the first one.
So you don't even happy
Chelsea,
cry.
this is your second time.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, G,
You gotta be nice to Mr.
you don't,
Caldwell.
you don't, you don't happy cry?
They're like, I had the kid. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call you back.
Happy cried.
Yeah, like that's joyful. Like
So
when
you
your
ain't
children
still
are
a
born.
cry.
You
That's
never
still
cried
fun.
on like a graduation for
Nah.
your sons or nothing? Basketball games, nigga hit the championship game or something? They never made that far?
That's where you was going. You made
Hilarious. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Nah, I just figured I'm a dude. I ain't crying, man.
Okay.
Where did you get the
Oh,
idea that
goodness.
dudes should not cry though? Where your
From his daddy.
My
Oh,
dad never. I never
the
seen my
fake
dad cry.
daddy.
The Mac.
Yeah, the Mac.
Oh, dude.
Say, baby.
TV.
Now I seen my dad be scared. We went to go watch. I think I told the story.
Exorcist?
My dad, yeah. My
You-
dad's
you- I'm
never-
sure you told
Yeah,
me.
he told the story.
You have like 5.
And he came home, and my mother started praying. He was praying too, and I was like, whoa.
Well,
Oh, he
praying
was
and crying.
scared. Yeah.
No, my dad, he didn't go to church. He didn't believe none of that.
Oh,
So
he was an atheist.
No, he just didn't.
That movie kind of.
He didn't have no emotion.
When it came to, like, he went to church, but he sat in the car and listened to the game.
Right.
Did he have emotions with like his real kids?
That was dead silent.
Yeah, it's awfully quiet here.
Yeah,
Wanda,
that was almost like look at the door like, hey,
That's so quiet.
I'm waiting on the usher to escort you out.
I'm waiting on them to tap his shoulder.
That's when you get you out of by the elbow. Come on, Pimp. It's over. There.
It's over.
You gotta go.
it was going so good.
No,
Anyways,
Hey, that's funny.
he
It's
never.
crazy.
My dad never
Right.
cried. He never did any of that shit. He just whooped ass. That's all he did.
So you didn't cry when you get a whooping either. You just held it in.
I tried,
Oh.
but then I.
That's gonna make you get a whooping harder.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why I
harder
didn't cry.
because
Nigga, I just
you want to
bowed.
get.
And he hit me. I was like, man, whatever. Nigga. Just get this shit over with. Because I was a fuck up.
Sounds like trauma.
I was gonna say, do you believe in therapy?
No.
You definitely need it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it sounds like he has some
Oh,
trauma.
you said be nice. I'm sorry. I want to come back.
I would suggest.
Right. There we go. Light
That's
suggestion.
when you get a text message. Oh, okay.
They have. I'm gonna send you an app.
BlackMenHeal.com.
It's okay to cry, nigga.
Yeah, there we go. Release, nigga.
You said you did cry. Oh.
Before a lot. I
Over-
cry
over
all
what?
the time.
Yeah,
Happy
this is why I like
times,
it.
About what?
sad times.
See, that's a real man right there.
Yeah, it is.
What you cry about?
But I'm not like a crier like you just see me and
Like,
I'm crying.
boo-hoo.
Right.
But I can get, my emotions can go there. Even really more happy though, because I get happy. Man.
Happy
I
for
get
sure.
real
A
emotional.
happy cry.
Man, I done left stage and cried. Like, damn, that was incredible. Man, I just went to myself like, oh my God.
They had to hit me with the
Right.
How the
tomatoes.
fuck did I do that? No,
Right.
like in
That's
real
dope.
life, like for
Now-
real happy as hell. Like I didn't
dope.
understand what I just did up there, but motherfuckers was going berserk. That made me
Oh,
cry.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I had them shows, but I ain't
Yeah.
went.
That's called being in tune with yourself.
I ain't never just
Yeah.
said, thank you.
Yes, nigga.
That's
Thank you,
gratitude.
Lord.
That's
The most.
yeah.
You know what? It's hard, man. This, you know, especially when you're doing. You
No,
work-
hold
working
on,
this
Howie. I just want to make sure we got it
business
right. So you went,
Yeah.
using it real.
Nigga, you know what's funny? I was off the stage
what's wrong.
and I was trying not to.
What's wrong, Speedy?
What's wrong with me?
I destroyed him.
Hilarious.
Nigga, I'm walking on stage. They like me.
They like me.
I've been there. I've been there, man.
I get that.
I mean, as a comic, I've had that show.
I'm telling you, man.
I've had them shows.
And
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful.
Oh,
It's
my
one of them
God.
things where you don't understand what you did, but you know that.
Or
it
you
was
took a
incredible.
joke and you added something to it, and that motherfucker took off.
Destroyed.
And you're sitting there like, Nick, I am the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
And you get off stage, you're funny. I'm like, yeah, but you was like,
Yeah, I was.
I was so funny. I didn't know.
It was one of them overwhelming
Oh, okay.
moments. You know what I'm
Tear
saying?
ducts.
So,
leaking.
so Speedy, you
Trying
get
to
a,
hurry up and get off stage.
let's say you get a Golden Globe or something. You not gonna cry?
We
Yeah,
know it's
yeah.
not gonna happen.
I'm a dude, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
will.
crying.
That can't be
Well-
the answer.
So you get an Oscar, you're not gonna cry?
Yeah.
Your first Oscar, nigga?
No.
Boy, you're a goofball.
If
Jamal.
Fox told you to cry, would you cry?
Yeah.
Cry,
Jamal.
nigga.
I will not.
I tried.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't cry, man.
So can you cry on command? So if you got a role, you got a big role, they want you to cry.
Oh, you know how you cry on for television. You just you don't let your eyelids close. I learned that as a kid.
Or you take an acting class.
So
Or you can tap,
shit.
or you can tap into your
You
rhythm.
can learn the craft.
Why you take an acting class?
no.
Or you take the craft seriously.
There we go.
As a kid, I found out if you just hold your eyes open, the tears will come down. And my dad saw it one time. He didn't whoop me, and I'm like, nigga.
But you're 60 now. Does that still work?
Yeah, do them
Oh,
ducks in your
okay.
eyeballs work, nigga? That's a good point.
Chelsea.
That's a good point, Chelsea.
I'm just saying.
Good point, Chelsea.
So what worked at 12 not gonna work now. It's not gonna work.
That's
No, it'll work.
I was just on set. I can't say what it was, but it was a crying scene, and I was a paramedic.
For you?
And, what do you mean?
The crime scene is for you. Or
No,
something?
it wasn't
Okay.
for me, but I was just a paramedic putting the person who had just got burned up in the ambulance. And the girl came around with this little, like, tube, almost, it looks like a crack pipe, but it's not a crack pipe.
Well, Pam would know.
Wow.
Show it to our expert.
Yeah, that's
They
a crack
were-
pipe right there. That's what you put
They
your
were
lips in.
putting it in the actors' eyes to make them cry, and that's what they were using to make. It had like a little white substance. Honestly, it looked like
Probably.
All you gotta do
No.
is not pay me.
tear immediately.
Immediately.
We noticed it when the motherfucker go, can I talk to you over here? No. I know my money ain't over there. As a comic, that's the worst shit you would
I'm
hear.
cool.
Yeah, so, we didn't have the turnout we was going to have.
You see them empty chairs over there?
Yeah,
That's
we,
your
we
check.
promoted, though. We pass out flyers and everything. And you're like, nigga,
Has that happened
What
to
we-
you a lot, or
what?
About money? Yeah, I just
Like
had something
early on?
recently happen to me.
Really?
What happened?
I wouldn't expect that. At this
I did
level.
a comedy club too. I'm not
They don't
gonna
know you
say
from
it,
Detroit?
and I'm
I
gonna
know,
lie.
right?
And they gave me 2 checks. One of them was cashable today, and one I had to wait 8 days. Yes, they gave me a post-dated check. I never got a
But
post-dated.
an
I haven't
actual
got a
physical check
post-dated
or like a money order?
So all you gotta do is call the bank.
checks.
You don't have to wait. That's an agreement between you and that person. But if the funds are available, you can cash that check.
No, the
I'm
funds
fine
wasn't
with
going to be available,
post-dated.
probably.
I waited. I just waited because I just, You know what I'm saying? I was
Not me.
irritated.
Jay.
At least you got paid though.
Are the funds
got paid.
available in this
I
account?
got paid.
No, ones are W.
You know, the reason why I didn't get mad is like we got a relationship through the years with this person.
That's dope.
So I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna trip. They obviously need me to wait to cash this.
But
you know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
that you guys don't take checks. I thought it had to be
I've
like
never gotten a check in a long time.
cash
We
only.
have to have an account.
Oh,
That's a great point. I can see why you say that.
yeah, Cash App doesn't cash checks.
Like,
Yeah.
I used to have
Hey, he
mixed
he
check
is the
cashing
most
back
cashing appest nigga I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
Singing
I love
Albertson
it.
line.
Let me
I
cash
love
it.
that shit. I love it. I don't know why.
That nigga,
You
that
know
nigga
it's
will
not
pay you-
FDIC insured. You do know
You
that.
know that you have to pay taxes on that now, so you need
you
to
do.
tell them to
I
not.
don't give a
Right.
fuck.
No, but listen, I'm
Speedy,
trying to.
let me cash app you. Nah,
Don't have them
taxes.
keep it from being
cash at
Wesley
you
Snipes.
lump sums at one time.
Yeah.
Like do small increments and then get one big lump sum.
Yeah. Because they're
He
not,
don't care.
They're not listening to this show. They don't know you're going to send small increments.
No, I mean you're gonna have to pay taxes.
All of a sudden they did like this. Okay, we got them. They
Right.
just revealed their secret.
I prefer Zelle, to be honest.
Yeah, they'll go
Yeah.
right to your
Yeah.
account.
Yeah.
I
that's-
prefer Zelle too.
That's a little.
I just prefer payment. You heard me?
Yeah.
I don't care how you come. I don't care.
Cash.
Cash
Cash.
is
Cash.
fine.
Yeah.
You still getting smacks? You still motherfuckers asking you when we talk to you over here
What's that?
as far as getting paid after a show?
No, that's never happened to me before.
Never.
Never.
He's never
Oh,
gotten paid for a show.
You just started in the game though.
No, I've definitely gotten paid for a lot of shows.
How long you been doing stand up?
About 5 years.
That's why.
Yeah, you got
We-
more
we
time.
30 in.
That's
He's
all.
more senior than you.
I mean,
We
I
got
understand
more
that.
We
time.
30 in.
I understand that.
Now it's different.
It's gonna happen.
When we
more shows you do, it's
when
gonna
we
happen.
started,
Probably.
that was more prevalent.
Than it is now.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah.
Because now you got
Because
all
you
these
don't know
cash apps and stuff. You can't.
and you would
like,
just
make
show
it-
up to
You
the
can't
club.
make up stuff now.
Yeah, you really
Because
can't.
people be like, man, I got to do this and make sure we
gotta go to the bank. No.
There's a lot of ways to pay you now.
Yes,
Yeah,
a lot of
way
ways
too
to get
many
paid right now.
Right.
It's still, in my case, like normally 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
from
For
the
what?
small
From,
gigs?
from the small gigs, it's
Yeah.
the event.
Because
we
they have
gotta
to
calculate
wait.
the money
Yeah.
and then they distribute it out to everyone.
Are they
So-
waiting on the other app to pay them for the ticket sales
Yeah.
and all this shit? Because
Oh, I heard
Eventbrite,
all
you
that.
gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
So
three,
it's
you
never
gotta wait
the
3 to
day
5
of.
days on Eventbrite.
The only place that plays me the night of is the Improv.
Oh, really?
That's it.
Well, I would trust the Comedy Store, Improv.
Well,
I would trust those.
the
ones.
they already
Laugh
established,
Factory
though.
back in
Yeah.
the day,
Those.
you would do the show. Let's say you do a show on Thursday, and they have a check for you in 2 weeks. I said, nigga, I need it tonight, and it'd be like $22. I said,
I'll be there every day. I'll be like, well, if I get paid bi-weekly, I work here.
I've done about 6 chocolate sundaes
Right.
since I've gotten a check. I literally was like, man, hold on, that's at least $200. At least. So I called like, hey, where my check at? I was like, they was like, you got to do a W-9. I was like, for real? I was like, I ain't never had to do a W-9. I was like, all right, bet. So I did one. I just went up there this past Sunday. And it was like, we don't see him. I almost got mad over this bullshit. I'm like, man, y'all don't have my checks. I really thought it was like $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Because the hold up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The long. I'm about to do chocolate Sundays again, and I still haven't got paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
I thought
at
they
this point,
paid you.
they don't pay you tonight. No, it's
No.
longer than 2 weeks now. Shit, that motherfucker might be 3 weeks.
But you have to do
Nobody's
the
getting
W-9
paid the night
first.
of.
You gotta do a W-9 now.
I didn't
Yeah.
know the last time I did,
Yeah.
they just handed it to me in my hand.
So maybe
Go
I shouldn't ask this. No, I
No,
don't
go
care.
ahead.
So do y'all know why they pay comedians so less
Oh, that's
and they making so much?
in the comedy store. In the clubs, it's always been that way. I just like when I did.
Yeah,
when
Hollywood.
you would do comedy store. They'd pay you, but it's like 21, $30 at the most.
15.
But
Yeah,
you're
what's
just
the
doing
point?
you're just doing a slot because this is a training ground.
Well, at one
Well, then
LA
you might as well not even get paid. Just
No,
might as
no,
well
I'm saying
take it.
LA is not a place where you make money. Like when someone hits you and go, "Yo, I got 100 for you," you go do that show because it's 100. But normally you do the comedy stores is like $20. Comedy Act Theater never paid us at all. He made money the whole time he was there. The person who owned the club, but that's just
You
how-
really want me
this
to tell you the truth?
Please,
That's all I've been
please,
waiting on.
Let me tell you the truth.
please tell the truth.
That's all I've been waiting on.
I've been in the game. I started comedy in '95. I moved to LA in '98, and it taught me something, man. And I didn't realize how the game was till I moved here. Motherfuckers here treat you like shit because you have the spirit in you to want to be something in your life. You want to be a star, you want to be an actress, you want to be a comedian, you want to be a writer, you want to be a director, you want to be whatever you want to be. You come here with your ambition and they eat you alive and they feed off of that. I know you're going to go up. Motherfuckers, 50 more people want to go up. I'm not giving you shit. You want the spot or not? And if you say no, you might not get another chance at this spot for months.
Right.
Years.
Yeah.
So they take advantage of us as artists. That's the truth.
But
And at one point in time, they didn't pay shit, and Hollywood comedians boycotted back in the 80s. That was like the first boycott.
it might be before.
And they made, a little bit before the 80s, maybe early, and they made the Comedy Store pay you $15 a spot. That was the beginning of that because they would only give you like something to eat, like a sandwich or
drink
something
ticket.
like that, a drink ticket. Yeah, that was back in the.
But again, I just said the Comedy Act Theater didn't pay nobody.
But that's that Hollywood shit though. They only because I travel. I've been doing comedy for a long time, and nigga, I get paid. You know
Other
what I'm saying?
cities say like Houston or Texas.
And only time I come here to do comedy is for fun.
But that's why.
You know?
What about like Seattle or Texas?
No.
What about
That's what I'm
different
trying
cities?
to tell Howie is that
Well, he would know
what you
too.
said was true, but L.A. is not a place where you get paid doing stand up.
Not stand-up.
It's
Yeah.
here to train you
That's
to
right.
be a comedian. That's what the city is for. If you're not gonna come here and get rich, it's not gonna happen.
Off of comedy.
You're not gonna go. Well, I'm gonna make a living doing
I'ma get
stand up
rich.
in Cali.
lot of-
I'm saying I'm saying
I'ma get
no. You're
rich.
gonna get rich,
a lot of
but you're gonna
other
get
stuff.
rich outside of California.
Well,
Or LA.
I hear y'all. But now the younger, I think you just got to talk more because I get paid.
No, you
No.
miss what I'm saying.
No, I'm not missing
I'm not
it.
saying you. No, you don't. Just listen.
listening,
Just
I'm
listen for a
listening.
second. I'm not saying you don't get paid. You're not making the money. Like when we go do Atlanta and you go do Uptown. Now you making what $2,000 for a weekend.
Whatever you make.
That's $2,000 a weekend. That's a gang of money to come home to. You're not gonna make $2,000 here.
No, I
doing
get that.
stand-up.
No.
You'll get 100 here. You get
No, but you
250
gotta, you
there.
gotta. What I'm saying is now you gotta talk for that. Like they'll try to not give you that. They'll
Yeah.
try to not give you nothing.
You ain't gonna
Unless
talk your way in the shit at the Laugh Factory.
Well, not the laugh.
But that's what he's saying. The mainstream rooms, Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, probably. You're not. There's nothing you can do.
No, and
That
but
shit is
you
some
just gotta
old
understand. But
slave-ass
see, I'm from here, so I
overseer
understand
system
that
shit,
they
yeah.
gonna finesse you if you let them finesse
Yeah.
you. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm from LA, so like I know they try to game you up. But if you stand on what you stand on. Yeah, the Laugh Factory, no,
Yeah,
but like
that's what we talking about.
all these other,
Anybody can negotiate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
You're just not gonna make
He
enough
talking about
to
the
pay your rent.
mainstream.
Okay.
But
Comedy
but
rooms,
once
you
you
know
get
what
out
I'm
of
saying?
LA, you can go to Oakland. Any place you go outside of here, you can make money to live on.
Okay.
You go to New York, Chicago, Detroit, they're gonna
Atlanta.
pay you
Yeah.
what you deserve.
Yeah.
Now the spot is to become a headliner, to
Right.
be a middle opener, because they got them niggas there. They need headliners to come in town who they haven't seen. So now you're making $2,000, $3,000, or you catch a if
More
you
than
really
that,
catch
though.
a break, you on a tour.
More
When
than that,
Def Jam had the comedy tour,
Comedians
oh my
getting paid
God,
right now, man.
them
Comedy
niggas was
clubs, man. They're
killing
doing
it.
very well. Comedy is doing very well
Yeah.
right now.
outside of LA.
Yeah.
Yes, outside of LA, comedians are getting.
So-
they're really
I
comedy
know a
is
lot-
changing motherfuckers' lives.
Yeah, I know a lot of cats. I know a lot of cats that's doing really well.
That's doing really well, man, right now in
They're
comedy.
thriving.
Does New York
Right.
pay their hometown comics?
Now New York is a little more. Like that's the place at $100 spot. So they're $100.
They start off at that. But if
You
you're
know
from
what
out
I'm
of
saying?
town, you'll get
You
more.
can get the $152, $250, but that's the $100 place. Where here's the $15 place. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little more, but in New York you could probably do 2 or 3 shows a night, so it's a little
That's
different
true,
too.
too.
In the chat room, they want to know. They're going to ask K-Dot if the IG comedians are as rich as they look. I mean, as
Some
they
of
act
them.
like they are.
Some of them.
Some of
But
them
when
are.
they can say like a Just Hilarious comes and does a show in LA, I don't know that
She gonna
has.
get what she want.
Yeah.
She gonna get what she
Really?
want.
Yeah, she's got a name.
But
And
she-
she's got
Well,
a
they
fan
also go
base.
based on the followers. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
if they
that's
think
true.
you're
She could
following, then that'll be ticket sales.
Yeah,
Like,
she can put bus in the seat.
Yeah,
so
she
if
gonna-
they say Just Hilarious, we want you to come do a show, she gonna say, "Hey, I'm talk to my manager." So that's why she booked out for so
but is
long.
her stand up
Yeah.
gonna be good? We don't know because everything on IG is
So
clips
I
and
just
edits.
had to cut
Yes.
somebody out yesterday. I ain't gonna say who it was. And I booked a comic. And then he goes back and looked at his IG and said, well, is he funny? He only got 1,000 people on IG. I said, dude, funny as fuck. I said, first of all, don't ever question me about what comic I bring to the table. If I'm bringing them to the table, they funny as fuck. I said, just because the IG don't mean they're not funny.
Right.
It just mean he may not know
Because
how
you
to
have a
work
lot
the
of
social
ghost
media.
followers
Yeah.
on.
But you
IG.
may not know how to
But-
work your social media.
but
So
it's-
that,
it's
but if
still-
I
it's
not
seen
into
you,
it.
But it's a different kind of
different-
funny
Yeah.
too.
no, I'm
Because
not
it's
IG
like- 'cause
funny
it's
and
an edited
stand-up
funny. Yeah,
comedian
it's an
funny
edited
is
funny.
different.
Well, I guess he was saying because
Totally
he didn't have a whole lot of
Completely.
friends or a whole
I'd
lot
rather
of
be
people,
stand up
followers.
funny than IG
Yeah.
funny
But
any
then
day of
here's
the
the
week.
thing: when you get to the Just Hilarious, your B Simone's, your Desi Banks, your the ones that's
Desi
your
Banks?
Ha Ha
South.
Davises,
Sugar
or 85
King.
South, they funny for
Right.
real.
Yeah, they
stand-
funny. Like
stand up
Carlos,
funny.
yeah, Carlos
And
and
they
Desi
do.
Banks and
They
all them.
sell out that with SoFi over there. They sell that shit out.
So they different. But like your Desi Banks and all them, they actually have people come in and groom them into a comedian because somebody got in their ear and said, "Hey, you got all this following. You can make all this money if you just go on tour." So this how we gonna do it. We gonna build you up. We gonna show you how to become a comedian instead of being funny on
IG.
IG, and that's how they making a
I think
living now.
most of the times you find out that it's easy for somebody to click and become your friend. But now you're asking that person to go buy a ticket
Yeah,
to
that's
spend their money to go see you. Now, if you carrying that kind of cachet, somebody go click, I'm gonna buy a ticket. The majority of them people on there are clicking because it's free. Or you're doing their content and they can just watch it at any time. Now you're trying to work them into. Now I need you to buy a ticket. Need you to buy a T-shirt. Need you to make sure that when I'm in town that you go and you purchase the ticket because I'm here.
But isn't that's what's happening though, right?
No,
I mean,
it's not. It's
not
not
all the
always
time.
happening. It's not always happening with all those.
Well,
those
what's the
people.
purpose of promoting on social media?
'Cause
Because
the
if you
person-
coming to
I'm
do a show,
hoping-
you're going to promote on IG or whatever, and you're going to know the numbers like that.
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't
I'm
make sense to me.
hoping your people come. I'm hoping that you got. Now, if you got 1,000 people, I'm going. God damn, them niggas. You got
Or
10,000 people, and I
or
and
millions,
and
'cause
I-
they- like,
or
they're
no,
like
you got millions.
4
So if I
million,
can
5
get
million.
if I get 500 of them people to come, I'm winning.
Right.
And I
So I
think,
need
I think the
500.
odds are you can though.
But
If you
at
got
the-
4 or
Not all
5
the
million,
time.
No,
Not
it's
all the
a
time.
risk.
Not
Because
all
here's
the
one thing
time.
we're
It
talking
don't work
about.
like that.
Social media reaches the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're throwing a show in Atlanta, all these people are not in Atlanta.
Right.
They're
It just
spread
it
out
depends on,
throughout.
that's
So
why
it
they,
just
that's why they
depends
have a
where your base
demographic. You
is.
have a demographic on your Instagram.
Yeah, I look
How
at
many
my.
people
you reaching? Yeah, you
Yeah.
So you got to go to Cambodia where they love your ass.
And then your following is about being monetized. It's not so much so, you know what I'm saying?
To do stand-up.
That's my fan base and my stand up. Like, I need followers to get monetized off the app.
Yeah.
So, like, the more
And at-
followers I have,
and
the
at
more
some
money
point,
I can make.
that
off
person
the
needs to
app.
get on television. They need to get on some kind of show where people go, "Oh, when Just Hilarious got on Lil Rel show, it was
That's
over.
what
She didn't
that
have to do no
was,
more
yeah.
after that." Once you on Lil Rel show, even though it got canceled, but people remember, "Oh, you was on Lil Rel,"
Once
as
she
opposed
got,
to
once
always
she got
being
on Wild 'N Out, it was over with.
Yeah.
Well, that too,
Wild 'N
but
Out.
Lil
Okay.
Rel took because she can actually.
But
act.
she's also funny. Like,
Yes.
Desi Banks, I saw him stand up. He not funny.
Right.
So, like, you really have to be.
Who's Desi?
You have to-
Really? He's
you
not
have-
funny?
No, not stand up
They
wise.
he got writers that's helping him be funny. But the thing about with that
But
on
that's
his,
not gonna make you funny.
Yeah, that's.
but still he has a following. It don't
No,
matter.
do
If
you
he get-
understand? Do you
no, I
understand?
get what you're saying.
No,
but
no, you don't, because I said
Well,
I
just
don't.
because you don't agree don't mean you don't understand.
I don't want people to have a
Right.
false like you go get a writer and that's going to make you funny. No, if you don't have
A delivery.
a delivery or really a language of stand up, I could go write him a joke. But if I've never seen him perform, never know, I could write the joke down. He's not going to take that joke and deliver that. I'd have to see him and go, and he has to have an act already
Right.
for me to go. Okay, I see your cadence. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
You like to talk about your
I see your
kid or your
style.
son or
Yes.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like I could write for Howie because I've been knowing him for years, so I can come right in. Boom, because I know this is a joke that Howie would do. I wouldn't write him a joke about you wearing. I got a red shirt on with the strings hanging. It's crazy.
I think
That's
it's a
what I'm
difference.
saying
I
is-
think Desi would do well as a character,
Right.
Like in a TV
Like on a
show.
show?
On a show, Desi probably would do really well. But stand up, no.
But this is why Desi thrives so much on tour. Desi has a fan base. So
That travels.
when they wherever
you stupid.
it don't matter. He can
His,
go
but
to Tennessee.
his fan
he
base
can
is
go over
hood
here.
because he do hood.
Not
he
even
do
just-
hood
I
skits.
don't think I've ever seen that.
Not even
because
just
he-
that, but this
because
here's the thing. When he do a show, they coming to see Desi. They don't care if he funny or not.
They just
As soon
wanna
as he
see him.
say one thing, they gonna laugh because they already embedded.
Is that
in his
what they
social
do
media.
though? Have you been to one of his shows?
Yeah, I've been a
He
few of his
he
shows.
gets good response from
He
his crowd.
gets amazing response, but it's
Okay.
not really
It's a
funny.
video. It's a video
But it's
out
not
right now
really
where
funny.
he's
It's not
getting
to me
booed.
because
Right.
I want to be a real comedian.
Right,
So,
right,
like,
right.
Your jokes is not.
You wanna be what?
A real comedian.
Fuck what you think.
So
Hilarious.
his jokes is not like.
Right.
He's taking social media.
He doing
By
big
them-
venues.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's
I
based
just- I
on
never heard of him,
that's
so
based
that's all.
on
I just don't know.
his social media presence because
But
he
it's
has
social
a
media.
large
He got
and then it's
7 million
also who you
followers.
know. Like if you
Right.
networking with like Country Wayne or you networking with Haha Davis. Like now you blending all your fan
People
bases together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
true.
But like we talking like for me it's like talent. Like you still have to have some sort of talent in order to be a stand-up comedian. Like yeah, you can groom me, but like
That
you can groom a horse to race, but it ain't gonna win every race.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? You still
Gotta
have to
be
have some
bred.
talent. Like you have to have some talent.
Something different about when that light hits you. Like, you be like, ooh.
No, what do you mean hit you?
I'm just saying when you're on the
This is what we do, nigga. I don't know.
whatever.
I don't know what happened with it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, this nigga,
Like this nigga said,
That nigga
you know
wild.
the light hits you, you
I
lose it.
Like, yeah, well,
hey, Speedy, that nigga Wanza told me one day, he said, hey, man, you got to check me out now. You got to check me. I got a good solid 8.5 minutes.
no, but
That's
like
a long time.
nah. But from where,
You better tell him.
no, but from where he was, like, man, Wanzer, I'm proud of Wanzer. Because before my niggas,
Hey, that nigga.
we used to be like, scoop
Hey,
back.
remember we was in Oakland? That nigga said, okay, first joke.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
Damn.
We said off of that so
He
much.
did.
My little one.
took his goddamn phone.
That is not what I said.
That nigga took his phone.
That
That
was
said, that nigga said, "Ooh, okay, joke one."
That is not what I
You
said.
ever be running? But you got wait. You ever be running? You fall. Crazy.
All right. Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
that nigga deleted it too. Look.
That's when Speedy came
Joke
up after
two.
me. This nigga say joke one?
As a host,
Man, we
gotta
failed
make
that.
fun
I said, "Well, he my homie.
We ate that
rolled
so
together."
good.
So as soon as I get on stage, I said, "Give it up for once." At what point, nigga, did you decide you need to look at your phone?
Joke one.
Joke one.
All right.
That nigga down the list.
I went
Why
to
you do my Wanzer like that?
I went to Comedy Chateau and they had the auditions,
Yeah.
and this dude went up. I think he was a young black dude. I think he thought he was the next Eddie Murphy. He had his little. So they called him up. That motherfucking light hit him. He said, wait a minute, I'm fucking up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait.
When I see comedians grab the phone, it's
He
an
didn't.
immediate
He
disconnect.
didn't find no jokes in that phone. He said, "I'm gonna just get out of here. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up." And he ran off the stage.
Yeah, that stage fright is real, man.
yeah, it is.
It's real.
You ever had it?
I've never ran off the stage or nothing like that, but I've been on stage and been nervous before. Like, for real. Like, when I'm trying to drink the water, I'm doing this shit. I'm like, damn. what's
First
wrong
joke
with
I
me?
told.
I think everybody
I did that
should
before.
have that type of nervousness about
No,
that.
I'm always anxious.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I always want
Yeah,
to get
you
off.
won't eat before.
Yeah, I don't eat.
Meaning, I don't eat before, none of that, and I gotta.
Why, y'all scared you don't
use
have
the
gas or-
bathroom. I
or-
gotta.
Hilarious.
You just
feel like
I
once
gotta
I-
get it all
want
out.
to.
I feel like once I get that first laugh, then I'm good. It's over
Is my
with.
drink here? Goddamn. So
Oh, you
Yeah,
ordered
but
something?
you know when you don't get that first laugh?
Yeah,
You're
no,
like-
we don't.
And you're like, ooh.
no, we don't.
No, we don't.
You're like, ooh, that should have been a laugh there. And you gotta.
That's
going
where
to
the
the next
growth
one.
is, though. When stuff like that happens, that's where the growth is in a
Exactly.
situation. Because you got to figure out, okay,
How to
how do
make
I
this
navigate
out,
this?
right.
If you don't break that moment, then you'll never grow as a comedian.
Or it could be somebody did the joke before you. So I always tell comics, like I would always, if I'm headlining, I watch everybody. And I watch what jokes they're doing. Because sometimes jokes do similar stuff.
Yeah.
Or there's a main, like when the pandemic hit, everybody going to do a pandemic joke. So you either going to go up and do one better than what you saw, or you just go, okay, I'm going to do something different. I don't have to do that particular. We'll get it later. We'll get it.
No, I need my drink now. I'm like dying right now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, nigga, let her get her drink.
Like,
nigga.
are you
That's
I
a
need her
drink.
to die. I want her to pass the fuck out. You going to sippy straw it? What you going to do?
No, I was like, what was your notion? Oh, wow. I guess I'm
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
No, you didn't
No,
know.
you just cussed me out.
He said, no, you just
Give your information.
Well, deal with it, nigga. Deal with it, nigga.
No, but for me, I
comedians make the mistake. I'm sorry.
No, go
Comedians
ahead.
make the mistake of trying to hurry up when they first get up there. I mean, hurry up and hurry up and make them laugh.
Or get to the joke.
Yeah, get to it.
punchline.
Hurry up, get to it, or get to my. Just take your time and be a regular person. It took me years to learn that. Just be who you are, and then you gonna get them, and it's gonna be even more. It's gonna be you gonna build up some equity in your
be
show.
organic.
Is there a
You know what I'm
time
saying?
limit though? Like you don't want to tell too long of a story where people will check out.
Smacks.
Right? Oh, you talk too long.
I thought I said. I like,
Listen, I feel like the payoffs got to be worth it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a comedian,
Yeah,
CP. He tells these lengthy
I
jokes, but the payoff is
CP.
awesome.
CP is funny.
They're long though. The
Yeah,
setup
they
is long
It
if-
is
before
funny.
you get
From
to
Detroit,
it.
that's my boy.
But
I love
when he
CP.
My
gets
jokes
to
don't
it,
be
it's
long, though.
hilarious.
no, we're talking.
No, I'm
Chief
just,
My jokes don't be that long. No,
But CP's
Look,
a
look,
sick.
look, say it again. Say it again.
my jokes don't be that long. Niggas be
no, but
laughing
you
throughout
just
my
know,
jokes.
like, I know when I really don't want to, like, if I'm not feeling it. And then it'll translate on the stage sometimes. So, like, that's what I'm working on. Like, especially, like, if I'm late or I don't get no decompress time to get on the stage, like, I don't do well. But those are things I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't never try to rush my jokes, but I know, like, if I'm moody, I'm moody.
Fuck you up.
And if somebody knows you, they can see it too. Like the
Yeah.
other day, I was like, "Hey, you didn't pause on that one thing," you know.
Yeah, but like, so that I had to pee. I had to do so much that night.
whoa.
You know what I'm saying? But we had just got there, and I had to
be
go.
peeing?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you were sick too, right?
Yeah, and I didn't feel good.
I
so,
forgot
like,
you is a regular person too.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you
I be
mean?
pissing. I urinate, I piss, whatever you
I
need.
think
Can you pee stand up though?
No,
Oh, okay.
because I wasn't raised to pee to stand up.
I can see why you said that.
All right.
I got you.
Y'all stupid.
All right. Look, you know, you gotta
Awkward.
okay.
Wow.
Let me sip the drink.
Y'all are
This
stupid.
motherfuckers for the fight. Well, fuck you too. Well, fuck you.
No, me and Specs always go, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all always be on this nigga shit. Like, and I have to bring y'all back. Like, nigga, I just dress like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a
think,
woman.
Get it twisted.
Hey, y'all should have seen Kate Dot's post when she said, "Get ready with me."
Oh,
What happened? I don't know.
Go to her page and look at her. Get ready with me.
it might get ready.
It's
So
funny.
I'm in my drawers. And
I
I'm like,
died when I
and
saw her
I
in them
said-
drawers.
I was like, I'm in my drawers with no dick holes because for what?
I thought someone was gonna fall out of them drawers so bad. I was like, look
Why?
at Kate out there with the drawers on.
Y'all stupid.
Okay.
This nigga always get uncomfortable. If it ain't about him, back to Speedy.
True that.
Okay, let's talk about
He
Speedy.
Back to
didn't-
Speedy.
I'm sitting over here
never-
parched, nigga, getting dizzy, and he like,
I don't
fuck
know
her,
you
let her.
I didn't know you was parched.
I wouldn't have ordered it if I wasn't.
Nigga. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Don't do it.
Everybody heard that?
Listen.
Definitely heard.
Hit her with a lightning bolt right now.
Nigga, shoulder her ass. Hit the shoulder, nigga.
That's when you pinch the shit out of them.
Thunderstorm.
You know what I'm
Hit her
saying?
with the shoulder.
Hover over her like a dark cloud right now.
No, but you know the show that you guys had the other night. Like you two were the only funny ones.
Only one.
But it be like that sometimes, and like you just gotta be like,
That was a special space.
yeah.
I had to explain
I
to
gotta get
someone.
what
They
was
asked me
Well,
why.
the host,
why
that
did-
nigga was like, baby, die.
That nigga was heavy.
That
That nigga was
nigga
horrid.
retarded.
Someone asked me, why'd you do that room? And I said,
Cause a homie.
if it wasn't for
Ron.
Ron,
Whispers.
I never would have did the room. To me, that's a room for comics who's up and coming, and
Yeah.
they need that.
And we need to
They
work,
need a
yeah.
space. They need somewhere to work out the jokes. And even though it was a small audience, you need that.
Yeah.
Like I think in stand up, you should be able to do one person in the audience. I think I've done one in Madison Square Garden, all in my lifetime. So you have to experience. You got to go do those.
I just enjoy it though. I was like, if I wasn't late, I was gonna be first. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I'm better than these niggas.
but even the go first thing, comics have to like. I've had to do that. I've had to do shows where nigga I can put you up, but you gotta go first. I don't give a fuck. I just want to stay. I need
Yeah.
the stage time to be funny, and then that won't happen again. They'll go, no, we need to save you for later. But those rooms are built for comics who are coming up. So the guy, like the one dude, went back on stage. And I was like, why'd he go back?
Yeah.
on?
Because his people was
paid for
there.
show.
Ooh, he didn't have one
And this
joke.
nigga, it's,
Not
one of the
one.
niggas gave him a
And
joke.
the impersonation
Said-
was
He
terrible.
said, do Paul Mooney. Nigga, I said, that ain't even Paul Marone. What the fuck is that?
Remember he said he's gonna do Prince. He
He
started
did Prince. I was like, hey.
20 seconds into his Prince, he aborted the mission.
Yeah, he did. He needed
You know
to.
what? It ain't coming out right. My voice is messed up.
Oh, me and Chelsea was talking. We didn't see none of
None of
that.
that. I'm sorry. I didn't see
Oh, yeah,
none
I
of
missed
that.
it.
It was
Oh,
all
is
right.
Is he a
But,
brand new comedian?
No, he been doing
He
it
said
for a
he
long
did 25
time.
years.
He said, he said he got him started. He said,
He
got
ain't
him
doing it
started.
25 years
No,
in a
He
row.
said 25
Let's clear it
years.
up.
He was.
So he was perturbed by the fact that he said 25 years.
I couldn't believe it.
So even me, I said, well, he should never say that on stage because his talent, what he was telling, that ain't no 25 years of standard. That would make comics like us go, well, how are they doing it? He was horrible.
Definitely won 25 years in a row.
Right.
Nah, it was
It was a nice little spread.
2 weekends.
Yeah.
No, he said it was 25 leap years.
No, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
He was horrible.
It was
It
unbelievable.
was really bad. Like,
Oh, man,
And he
I
kept
feel
saying,
sorry.
well, then he said, Speedy. And I went, now I remember, because I used to do the warm up in the house. So, and I was telling somebody the other day, and they were like, well, he said he clowned you. I said, now, first of all, that's a lie. I never would let a motherfucker clown me as I'm doing warm up. Now, he might have had a comeback, but nigga, I got the mic.
right.
I'm going to get you the whole goddamn show. Even while they're and cut. Shout out to Fluffy, and I would have hit him the whole night. But he said, oh, yeah, then I said something about him. And then Speedy said, do you want to go up? I was sitting there going,
I ain't say that.
yeah, no, but I let the nigga live because his wife was there and all his
was
buddies.
unbelievable.
The whole front
All his
rows
little
were his
buddies.
friends.
It wouldn't have been worth it. It was fine.
He
Hilarious.
didn't have
Yeah.
not
We were off
one-
La Brea.
Like, I did bad, but did
Manchester.
good.
Well, you had jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
He
you did
did.
good.
He literally didn't have any jokes.
Not an air one.
I was like,
And
how
th-
you got 25 years and you don't got
that's-
5 minutes worth of
that's-
jokes?
And then I got to talk to
think they need to
Ron.
rethink the whole
Ron
thing.
needs to set as
Ron
whatever
needs to
they're
not
doing.
interview.
They have to set it. The dude that did the comedy on the other side, take him out. He's not funny.
He can't. He
You
done.
talking about the host?
Oh,
too?
because it's his money. Okay,
He's,
whatever.
Bell
yeah, he
buckle?
can't. Like
Bell buckle,
he
so-
partnered. He
So-
partnershiped him.
Partnership.
they hold hands. All right, fuck it. Well, Ron has to. If,
Learn how to interview.
If you don't know how to interview,
That's
then
terrible.
just write down the questions you want to ask. Okay, let me ask you. Is that part? If I go, okay, so tell me something about. You may give me a question to ask you. Okay, why do you wear red hats? And then that'll give you
Yeah.
whatever the joke you have about red hats. I'll
Right.
give you a springboard. That nigga Ron's there going. So, when. Okay, we'll just bring it up. Well, I said, nigga, I kept looking like, is your script over there?
I was like, nigga, are you having a stroke?
You did say that.
I was laughing. though. I was laughing.
Was he nervous?
No, he's just not.
No, it's just how you talk.
Yeah, it's just how you talk.
Weird.
He doesn't know how to talk.
And this nigga be in the gym looking at dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
He don't know.
That's another show. Anyway.
Jesus.
But
The whole
I
setup
I
is
told her I
weird.
did it before him, but I normally wouldn't have done that rule. I never would have, because
We was
that's
drove
not for
to
me.
Inglewood in the
It's not
rain,
for
might
me.
as well
It's
just-
for the young comics who need that stage time.
Well, they needed
Yeah.
you to bring the room up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like,
That's why
Lord, if you
and
would,
then-
this thing, if we just went to watch a comedy show, I would have.
Now, where was this at? Inglewood, you said?
Yeah.
What's the name of the spot?
Corner of poverty and despair.
Shoot, no shoot.
It's a room they made
Made
into
into
a
a
play.
spot.
Yeah.
It's an office.
I applaud
Yes,
them
it's office.
Okay.
for the space, because they had a green screen on the side. They had a
That
That
nice
part-
setup.
that part
Awkward.
was
no, that part was awkward. If you
Watching
were
it-
sitting in the audience watching
Yeah,
the
that was
TV,
weird.
And it
watching
did no
it happen
sound.
across the
Oh, wasn't no
doorway,
sound?
Yeah.
was weird.
I
I'm like, what the?
they
What
should have had it on that wall.
I was very confused the entire time, and I kept asking,
That was your
like,
first
what
time
are we
there?
doing? Yes.
Yeah, because you came to me, you said, Pam, what is that? I said, hey.
Well, what is this?
I don't know what's going
What
I
are
saw
we
her in the
doing?
door. You remember you saw me? You were way across the door.
Because
She
it was
like,
Sugar Daddy Central, and nigga, as soon as I came in, that nigga was like, "Look at your nose, it's cute." Nigga.
I saw one dude went, and she got a dimple.
I was like, K-Dot, I'm here to support you.
Oldest compliments ever.
No, I had to save her.
But I was like,
you're always
nigga,
bringing a nice Tinder in here. I was like, she's a comedian.
get these niggas,
And this
please.
ain't Inglewood.
Yeah, this is.
You want a chicken wing, baby girl?
They did
cold part.
have chicken wings there.
They needed to
They
be
were cold.
They need to be in the air fryer a little
Oh,
longer.
girl,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
wasn't.
Here's the
Chicken
cold
wings were
part. She
cold.
was taller than every dude in the room.
Yeah.
Which is most places.
Why you keep looking down at everybody?
Okay, little daddy. Okay, little daddy. Okay.
Take your arm from around me.
Please.
I gotta see you stand up. I haven't seen
You
you. do it.
okay?
She's hilarious.
So hey, at this moment, I'll be at Tilt this Friday, which
What
is
is Tilt?
Where's
it's a
The
sneaker
shoe
shop
store. The sneaker store.
on Melrose.
It's by.
They're
it's-
making it a comedy. It's a comedy.
On Melrose.
No, it's not. On, it's on.
It's on
Melrose.
a,
It's not
Fairfax?
Melrose?
Is it Fairfax?
No, it's by the movie theater where
Oh,
Rob's
yeah.
Rob's was having his shows at the movie theater. It's a shoe store. Like once you walk past the shoe store to get to the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah, once it's right there. it
Oh,
says
right
Tilt.
there. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you remember you said you
Yeah, I did a
performed
show
there.
there.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
When
But
and
it's
you there
right there.
Friday?
Friday.
What
and
time?
I'm
Look, is it-
8
Look,
o'clock.
look,
So
okay,
you sorry,
look,
check.
look.
What time?
That part. 8 o'clock. Niggas.
What time do you go on? What time do you go on?
Now I'ma go.
I got to get my tires rotated at 8.
Listen.
No matter what. Tell me what time you go on.
I don't know what time I'm going.
Make it-
I'm
make
going
it-
to be toward the end.
Say
now.
9.
Toward the end?
9. I know you Negroes.
Is that another day you gonna be
No
there?
worries.
Well, here's the thing. It's a window.
From 8 to this time.
So I can just stalk her.
Catch me.
So they sell sneakers.
You wanna
It's a
come on
sneakers
in?
store.
Yeah, it's a
It's
sneaker
a sneaker
store.
store.
That's kind of dope.
No, it was dope. Like it was dope. I did a show there, and
So do the audience come to laugh?
Oh,
yeah, like
yes.
everybody, like they promote heavily, and they get a
get
a
the
nice
Do they got
Divert-
seating in there? Or
Yeah,
they
like
standing
that.
up?
No, they changed the store around to
Okay.
put seating. They have a DJ. They have a
That's dope.
videographer.
That's dope.
But they
That's dope.
promote and they bring a crowd that wants
And I'm
to
gonna tell
laugh.
you why
Comedy.
he said that because we've been in this game so long. There's certain rules about comedy clubs. Like we've done clubs where the worst thing to do is to stop motherfuckers from dancing to bring up a comedian.
God.
Worst.
No, they
No,
set it up
I'm
as a
saying,
club.
as
I
we've
mean,
been coming up.
Yeah,
Then the other
different
one was
scenarios.
you do a strip club and they stop the strippers. The niggas
strip
they want to bring.
club.
Oh yeah,
I would
I've
never.
done them.
they've done
Oh,
that.
listen, I'm also hosting
Plenty
at
of
the
them. Strip
Improv.
comedy in Atlanta too.
Or they do a comedy club and there's no seating.
And there's no seating. They stand
People
up.
Motherfuckers do
standing up
not.
trying to
They
laugh.
do not laugh when they
I've
stand.
been there too.
No.
Motherfuckers.
That
will not
is some
laugh.
of the worst comedy ever. Everybody
Or
standing
they're
up
eating.
and you're standing up looking at them. That's just got to be some
Or-
of the worst.
It's weird.
It was
Yeah, that's weird.
in
Or
Inglewood.
eating is terrible.
So that my boy had a club and it was a restaurant. And they said, "Oh, we're gonna do comedy here." And I was like, "You gonna do comedy?" And it was a restaurant, the one where you go to on Sundays after church, one of them kind of restaurants. They said it's gonna work. I said, "Nigga, all right, give it a shot." And they doing it. They niggas is doing it. Oh, it look funny as motherfucker. They can't laugh.
Or they gonna choke.
Yeah, because the food was really good. The food was really good at this place.
Every time I do some kind of event where it's like we got food there and all that, I always tell them when you serving food.
I'll go.
Oh, we gonna serve the food and you gonna start the comedy when
Nope.
I start that. I tell them every time, nope,
Nope.
Yeah.
nope.
Motherfuckers
I'm
ain't
doing
gonna
the
laugh.
comedy first, and then y'all gonna eat.
Yeah.
Or you gonna have them eat. DJ gonna play and get them settled,
Bam.
and then I'm gonna do comedy.
Yep.
You're not gonna do comedy while these niggas eat.
'Cause they ain't gonna laugh.
They are not gonna laugh,
They ain't
and
gonna laugh.
I mean, it's just not gonna be right. It's
They'll
a
get a
weird
whole lot of
vibe.
head nods.
It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
I've
I
been through
just-
all them scenarios you talk about.
I
I've
just
been
hosted
through
a show with a live band, and that
condition.
shit was weird. Like,
All
Live
live
band
band.
is good though. You
No,
gotta
it was good.
You gotta play with them though.
no, I did. It worked
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
but like,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
just like it was at a bar, so like,
Okay.
the patrons was too drunk. You feel me? And then it was like a musical improv type of thing. So like, I'm hosting it, but anybody could have. Like if you could play an instrument, if you could sing,
Oh,
so they
someone
could-
stays.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I was just like, damn, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my jokes is getting off, but like, this nigga on the keyboard doing a little too much, or if like, you know what I'm saying? You can't.
You was trying to play while you was performing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
That nigga was
I
working
like
on that
that.
song.
Nah, yeah.
That nigga
But
was
I'm
working on that
pumped.
song for Sunday. He was working on that choir
Yeah,
song
we gotta
for
wait,
Sunday.
man. Now if I tell you to play something, then play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
So I
don't
was
just be
like-
randomly.
You ever be
playing.
running?
Yeah.
Pam, pam, pam.
Right. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
I hate when DJs do that too.
Yeah. Oh,
Like you have something or a bit of something, and they'll play like the song Flashlight. Like, what did you play that for? You know what I'm saying?
I think
Like,
the
man.
worst part about DJ, like I have bits in my where I would love to use. I have two good DJs that knew cues. And when the motherfucker say, "Nigga, drop it on the beat. Don't let it play in the beginning because they talk. Just drop the motherfucker on the beat." And I tell this nigga played the song, and they went so down. I went, my man. That's
Wrong one.
So now my timing fucked up,
Yeah,
and he
wrong
like,
one.
"What you want me to do?" All right, hold on. Nigga said, "Hold on, I got to download the other one." I said, "Nigga."
And
No,
that's the
man.
day you learn never depend on the DJ.
Yeah, the DJ. Unless
That's
it's your
another-
DJ.
That's comedy 101 too.
Gotta be, if it ain't your, because other DJs be like, "Yeah, I got the song, nigga. Just go ahead and do your shit."
Yeah, that's got to
So
be your
you know it's
DJ
finna
at
fuck
your
up.
weekly room.
It's finna fuck up.
Yeah. That's-
He ain't your DJ. It's gonna fuck up. But I definitely want to see you sing. So this Friday,
This Friday at Tilt, I'm at the Sunset, Rooftop Sunset on the Saturday.
Sweet.
And I'm at the Improv on the 28th. I'm done with him.
You said
This
the
ain't
Improv,
even
right?
this ain't even really for him. This is for people in the Los Angeles area. I'm letting them know where I'm gonna be and they can catch me. I'm gonna be hosting in the lab at the Improv on the 28th. So
She's everywhere.
yeah,
She
out there.
working.
Nice.
Booked and busy.
Nice.
God is good, man.
I
I'm
want to see you
glad.
stand up.
right.
How much time you got?
25 good minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Not
That's
including crowd work and getting on your ass.
Yeah.
I'm
Heard that,
glad you
Speedy?
said that. I'm glad he didn't say that.
Then it would have been inappropriate.
Yeah, very
I mean,
inappropriate.
but you know.
No, I
To
wanna-
each his own.
25 is good. That's a good middle.
Yeah,
You
that's
can make
where
money.
I'm at.
As a middle, you can make money. As an opener, because they got openers.
Earlier,
in
you said you
Tampa.
couldn't make money as a middle.
No, I said
No,
you
you said
can.
you wouldn't make as much as
Yeah.
a headliner.
Because what the headliner, like if I'm a headliner and she can middle, I'll take her with me instead of using the ones from that city.
Listen, I'm ready to go to Houston and go home and show out.
Houston,
That's-
Texas.
Oh, is that where you're from?
Born and raised.
She said home.
I did.
She did say home, Wanzer.
Yeah, say
Is that where you
There's some crack in that smoothie.
she done lost everything. You say you was from where again?
Home is where you from, Pam.
Yeah. While she sucking on it. Well, I'm done.
That ain't where you sleep, is it?
Pam don't know.
Where you take your shoes off?
The show.
Nah, I love Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki
Pam, you was a
was
crackhead. We acknowledge that you was a crackhead.
Yeah.
She
But
was
you're not a crackhead now.
No. She was
Just crackhead.
introduced.
Been in over
She was
40 years.
introduced.
How long?
Somebody.
There we
Over
go.
40, probably.
Somebody
Oh, really?
introduced her.
You've
to
never seen a
Long
piece
time.
of white something on the ground and went,
No.
no, that ain't right. That ain't
It's a
crack.
tater chip. Damn.
Nigga said,
They
"Damn,
gon' lays. These daggone lays.
Got me again.
That's when you
Got
go.
me again.
Pam smoking Cheetos.
shit, kind of sore."
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
I know,
he don't know. He don't know how to
I
stop.
try not to,
They
Pam.
had me laughing to this nigga come out.
Hit you with a Cheeto. Totally different color.
You know, it is yellow. You know that, right?
It's a white woman on the
No,
shower. Like,
crack
say it,
off white.
say it,
Not to a crackhead.
say it, Monzer. Say Cheeto right now.
You hear what she said? It was a white woman. Nigga. Coaching you, nigga.
Say stupid shit.
The nigga's like, your joke hit. The white woman like, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Say Cheeto.
Say Cheeto.
And then he did like this.
We gotta go over the top, Wanzer, right now.
Said, do
This
one
is your
more.
time. Do it. Hit it. Hit it.
Hit her.
Because don't get me wrong, this nigga funny.
Yeah.
If he throw 5, he gonna throw 5. 1 is the motherfucker. But
Yeah.
them other 4,
The
he be
other-
like,
All you need is
The
one.
other four, in the Matrix.
You gotta work your way up to the one.
that nigga won.
Will hit hard.
He hit motherfucking Skinny Cuz with the funniest shit I ever.
Oh, I heard that. I saw that.
God.
The booty
Booty
cuz.
cuz.
I saw
Well,
that.
no,
Proper,
nigga. He
the
said you keep using. He said the word you don't need to say that when you say umbrella. It's already in there.
He said so many times. Nick said, nigga, you on your 13th
You gotta give him a pass.
Hey,
you know
birthday,
what I'm
Skinny
saying?
Cuz.
Happy birthday, Skinny
It's
Cuz.
over now.
That nigga sent me his cash app. I was like, get some pussy first.
We tried to.
We
We
tried to.
I'm not gonna see
You
no
don't want no.
money.
Y'all can't force the nigga to have no pussy.
Yeah, we can.
No.
That's rape.
Yes. Yes. Right. It's called rape. I
Is
was
it rape on him or all I did was suggest a bitch? That's all I did.
Listen, we all gonna be the first to know once he get it. He gonna send us a message.
Oh, he gonna
Oh,
come
for
in.
sure.
He gonna come
Yeah.
in there and not stutter. What's that?
He gonna
with some bass in his voice.
Like, it's a grown adult male that doesn't
Right,
have
that's
sexual
what I
activity.
want
I'm
to
trying to
know.
learn
No,
the
he's,
sorry.
he's a virgin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how old is he?
The man is almost.
30,
38?
38.
Is
And
he-
he
is he
told
really a
you
virgin?
niggas that he was a
Yeah.
virgin.
And keep
Why?
telling us, I don't know.
Look, he didn't have to tell us.
Yeah, and that's
We see it on your face.
So first of all, Howie, they not telling you. Skinny Cuz might be a little special.
Right.
Everybody's
He on the
special.
spectrum.
He
like-
might be a little special education.
We have a call.
Okay. Okay.
He might be a little. I don't want to
This
go
might
as
be
far as
him.
autistic.
This
but
might be him on the
He
line.
might be. Okay.
He one of them.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
But he cool though. He cool people.
No, he cool. He
You
definitely
already know what it is and who it is.
What's up,
man.
DJ?
Hey, Pam. You can't force a nigga to get no pussy. It's probably one of the funniest things I heard today.
It's true. Like, am I wrong?
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not looking too good for the homie.
Yeah,
But
38. man.
Nigga, why you breathing like that? You getting up? You
Nigga,
sitting
what
down?
are
What
you
are you doing?
Nigga,
He in the warehouse.
First of all,
What
I got a job.
He in the warehouse.
We didn't know
Said
that.
that like we don't have jobs.
I got a job.
losers.
Right.
Second of all, it sound like you fat, nigga.
Oh, wow.
Now, y'all might be job adjacent, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know about a real job.
This nigga.
Wow.
I wanted to
What
ask
you
you when it comes to the comedy.
You know, that was so disrespectful,
Yeah, this is
sir.
a
You just
comedy
say
show.
that about us?
What's a real job?
Nigga, he work at Amazon.
So you call
Send me my shit.
And they about to lay you off.
that nigga say he get paid every 2 weeks. That's why he said that's a real job.
I wanted to add, I'll get paid every Friday, nigga, first of all.
Listen. That nigga flipped his vest. I get paid every Saturday. Every Saturday.
You're not going to talk about my check, nigga. You worry about your shit.
That nigga flipped that vest. I get paid every Saturday.
He really flexing.
Hey, but when it comes to comedy, right? I kind of figure that you can do this shit anywhere, like a baby shower, a bar mitzvah, a car wash. So y'all saying you can't, like, I know, Speedy, you do churches, so like, what's the difference in the church
It's clean
and
comedy.
maybe some of these other venues?
Say the question one more time. What was it?
Something about
A church and a car
Okay, I
wash.
was
Sound like he was
thinking that
schooling us
the
for a
most
second.
part, you might be able to do comedy anywhere almost. You know what I'm saying?
Got
On
it.
a street corner,
a
shit,
backyard.
but I'm saying back. I know you've done churches before. So what's the difference of like if you're gonna do a church or what? Can somebody even book you for I wanted my baby shower or a wedding or something like that? Like,
I always tell
you do it?
I always tell young comics when you're starting out, you should be able to take your jokes anywhere. If you, depending on the club. Sometimes some clubs, it's not that they don't want cussing. The comics that went before you didn't cuss, so you're gonna look fucked up going, hey, how you motherfuckers doing? You could do it, but you should be able to do your stand up no matter where. I was able to do my exact same jokes at a church in Oakland Easter Sunday morning. And I told the pastor, like, well, can you do it clean? I said, yeah, I need to get paid. If you want to get paid, you should be able to do your jokes every way you need to do it to get some money.
Now, you should, theoretically.
Because sometimes you got corporate gigs that pay well. You can't cuss.
They do.
RT.
But
We
those
ain't
are
seen
different.
RT
What he
since.
kind of alluded to, he like, you should be able to do it at Shrimp Shack. You should be able to be at a
Right.
car wash.
That's not the
You should be
same.
able to, but no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to do
I'm
the.
just asking.
And I'm telling you because I know you don't believe comedy is a real job. But I'm trying to tell you.
That is what
We don't get paid every Saturday.
Yeah, we don't get every Saturday. No, but
We ain't in a van.
but my man, no, to answer your question, comedy is just not conducive for every place like
Right.
that.
No, it's not.
Just because you think
I feel
and I'm
that.
gonna be honest, promoters think like that too.
Oh, nigga, don't flip-flop.
They be like, all right, check it out, we gonna do it, and we gonna be in my backyard, and my mama, and they just think everything gonna be okay just because they're used to seeing you, but they don't understand they're used to seeing you in comedic environments. So they think when I take you out of here, you could come to my house and do this for my
My
no.
kids. Now I've done. Now don't get me wrong.
But
If the
you know
price is
why?
right, we still do the gig.
Yeah, but
I've done a backyard.
that don't mean it's gonna work though.
There's a nigga bought a house. He said, "Man, I'm having my family over. Can you perform in my backyard?"
So?
And I'm sitting there like, "Nah, man. I say what? I give you $1,500. What time?
Yeah.
I'm standing in the grass
During
with
the
no
pandemic,
mic. So you got a
was
pool.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. So you have examples of people that have done this. Like Michael Collier says, he was out on Venice Beach doing comedy.
He
You
was
know what I'm
also
saying?
He
smoking
was.
crack
He
for
was.
many,
Things
many
like that that
years.
make
Yeah.
it seem-
Tell the whole story.
Right. Tell the whole story.
He also was smoking crack for many, many years.
All right. So DJ, let me hit you right back. Let me do
Listen,
this.
Pam was doing the same thing, and we don't hold that against her.
Hilarious. We gonna hang up.
We
So
gonna hang up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you this.
Bye.
So me and Fox, before Fox became Fox, we just doing stand up clubs. So we go to Venice Beach. I knew about Michael Collier for years. So Fox like, nigga, I could do that shit. I was like, nigga, I don't think so. Because Michael knew how to work that audience in Venice Beach. So Fox said, we gonna try. I said, you gonna try, nigga.
I know my limits.
I'm gonna collect your money, nigga. And that nigga got a box and he tried to do it. And when I say took an L, he took an L so bad that Michael Collier found out we were down there doing stand up. He bought his audience where we were, and they came and paid Michael. Because it's a certain way that you have to get them people to stop.
Yeah, street
It's hard
performing
as
is different.
fuck.
Yeah,
that's
It's hard. That's one of the hardest
That's hard. It's very
professions. To
difficult.
stop a nigga from walking to come look and then reach in his pocket and pay you.
Yeah.
That's some fast talking.
But that's the disrespect that I see, even as a young comedian coming up, is people think, like you said, you can take this person out of
And
this
just be
comedic
funny.
environment and be here. But that's also the delusion that some people have in comedy. Like, I make my niggas in the break room laugh and think
Right.
now I could just
That's
hop
that
on this.
mentality they got.
That's that mentality. No,
Or
my
my mama
nigga, you
laughed at me.
can't.
And then say, here go 3 minutes. There you
That's
go.
right. If you
Hey, they
when you
can't do it.
good at
Can't
this,
do
you
it.
need to understand structure and
Yeah.
format and how to really understand it, how to bring a crowd
They
up, how to bring them
don't
down. You
respect
don't get
comedy.
They
He
don't
just told you we don't have no
respect
real
it.
job. I'm not even clowning
who get in
him,
the
but he
game.
got the mentality of a lot of people.
Yeah.
They think that we just clowns. You know what I'm saying? That we
Yeah.
should be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go there, got to get that. You know what I mean?
Make that nigga laugh.
But
Yeah,
like,
make this.
but
Come
like
on,
that's
y'all.
promoters too. Like I'm doing a fashion show.
No
and
knock on him. I'm just saying that that's the average person. You know, we in the
Yeah.
business, so we have a different mentality.
Yeah.
But people that are not in this genre and don't really know about it, I swear they look at you like you should be able to do this at the drop of a dime. I've been around promoters.
Tell 'em you funny.
And they said, listen, they'd have picked me up from the airport. I am just chilling in the car. Man, you ain't said nothing funny yet. You gonna be all right for the night?
Nigga, am I getting paid? What? Am I getting paid in this card.
Right.
I mean, like, for real?
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's bullshit.
comedian. I ain't a clown.
That
A
part.
nigga text me
Tell
like,
my mama that.
you better be
Wow.
funny. I
Yeah.
said, or what?
Yeah, all that. Yeah, right.
Or what?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, or what? You know what I'm saying?
They'll walk people over to you and say, "Hey, he's funny."
Yeah.
Hey, say something funny. You're
like,
like,
It don't work like
Yeah,
that.
it don't work like
Worst
that.
thing.
That's when you gotta do your Joe Pesci. So I amuse you.
"What do you mean I'm funny? Funny how?
I go right in the sand bowl. Like, I can't get into it right now. Like, nigga.
I'm
not a puppet.
Friday, I'm not doing that. I want to see because I want to see you do your thing.
Yes.
Because I just
Come treat yourself.
It's a trip because I've had. You're right. Everybody does think that does not respect the art of
Nah,
stand-up.
because everybody think they funnier than you.
Yeah,
Right.
and they think that because I've had somebody recently say to me, "You know what? It's probably 50-something years old. I'm just gonna do comedy." And first of all, you're
For
terrible.
what?
You're a terrible story. Did they because
For
they
what?
call themselves a writer? They never really wrote shit, written shit.
Are you talking
You know-
about Speedy?
No.
Oh, you talking about speed? She said 50.
Thank you.
Right. First
Alright,
of all,
cool.
you have to be a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to be able to hold, people's
Attention.
attention. And I'm like, nigga, that ain't you.
But did you say that?
Yes.
Oh, you
and,
did?
Yeah, and was pissed. I'm like, you're a good singer. Why don't you try that?
But listen, my mama feel the same way. She be like, "You can come home and do that. Why you gotta be out there late? you ain't got to be out there. You got my grandbaby all out there in Los Angeles. You can come home." And I'd be like, "No, I mean, yes, could I go to Houston? But I'm already here,
Right.
And don't get me wrong. I love the craft of comedy, and life has allowed me to open up to do that. But my goal is like a comedic actress and to continue to be in that vein. So why would I go back to Houston
How old is
to
your
do
kid?
become
that?
How old is
Yeah.
your child?
Oh, my son's 13.
Does he know you do stand up?
Yeah.
He 13, nigga.
Yeah,
He ain't.
13.
No,
Baby.
He know he's the source of a lot of this shit. Yeah.
Like my daughter Madison's never seen me do stand up. She know I'm a comedian, but she's never seen me. Now Brooklyn seen me do it.
Where?
Nick seen me do stand up.
Oh, no, we know
Brooklyn
Nick.
saw me do it. It was a show. And
How old is your daughter, Brooklyn?
No, it's my son.
Okay, I got a daughter named Brooklyn. That's why I asked you that. That's funny. You have a son named Brooklyn.
One of y'all
Interesting.
messed up.
One of y'all.
we don't know.
Right, I went to one of them niggas to say it.
I would say, Power Howie is the nigga in this.
So Howie,
The Black Cloud
Speedy.
nigga.
Speedy.
That nigga like, that's a girl's name.
Does your- okay. Does your
the
daughter
man
know?
or Brooklyn the woman. Yes.
Has she seen it?
All my kids have seen me do stand up.
Do they think you're funny, or is it just
They
bad?
do think I'm funny.
They do.
They do. They think I'm hilarious. They funny too though. So we all be laughing and shit.
I seen Speedy's kids go to his and all sit at the table, and Speedy's up there, and they're
I
looking
ain't
so
never seen
proud at their dad. And I was like, man, I probably could have had a dad
To be proud of.
My dad was in jail.
Well,
But anyway, that's another story. That's another show.
I ain't got to you, but
yeah, we'll take a break while your dad's in jail.
Right.
Take a time out.
yeah, take
We'll
a
take a
time.
time. Well,
No, I take
that's
it.
why he gone. He not with us no
My
more.
10-year-old Brooklyn came to a comedy show, and after the show,
Your
she
son,
was-
Brooklyn, or your
my
your
daughter? Yes, the girl version.
The girl version.
She was trying to do my jokes after the show. It was so funny. She's like, "Why was you up there and you was doing like this?" And like you was like, and it was like kind of. I'm looking at her like, "Damn, is this the beginning?" You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that she wanted to do?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
she
no,
was
Maddie
like
got jokes.
literally
My
trying
daughter,
to imitate
Madison-
me, dog. I was like, wow.
She always went, "Dad, I got a joke." And then she does whatever the joke
And
is.
they're funny too.
Yeah, funny.
I'm always like, you didn't write that joke. She's like, yes, and she's always so serious. Yes, I did.
I don't like when my son do that. He'll come to me, "Mom, you should put this in such." Hey, my nigga, I got this. I don't need you
Do your
giving
homework.
me no tips.
Call your
Exactly.
son my nigga. Hey,
My niggas. I don't need
Can't really
no
listen
tips.
to you because you got to see.
Right here. There you go.
And spelling.
I had you
Talking
doing
to me
that.
about, I
this.
didn't ask you about that shit, but no,
Hilarious. That's
You
so
imagine
funny.
a parent go, "Look here, my nigga. Do you, boo?"
we have very honest
Work on them grades.
conversations.
My mama funny though. My mama like, you only go out at night. I'm thinking you're a streetwalker. I was like, well, comedy is at night.
My uncle called me. You should tell him about that time. I'm like, nah, ain't gonna work.
He know you do comedy?
Is that the one you said?
With the feet. Oh,
you,
no,
you
that.
told me
No,
a
no.
story the other day about an uncle. You said something.
That touch you? Touch?
Wow.
Did you get touched, nigga? Tell us about the time when I pull your shit out.
Yeah. Tell me how you said I'm a lap.
Speedy said, did you get touched? Did you get touched?
I don't want you to open up on this
You seem excited, nigga.
No,
Have you
I
ever
don't want
used
you to
them?
open up on this show, nigga. I don't want you to be.
Have you ever used like one of your family members like, now try this? Have you ever tried to do it?
Oh, no.
You should.
No, me neither though. So I'm asking because
no.
Here was the question.
I have never.
It might give
one
him
of them
another
old-
minute.
Now you can take this to the
Sam
stage.
said it might give him another
Never
minute.
taking it to the stage.
I'm at 9.
You need another minute.
But people in general do that all the
They
time.
do all the time.
Yeah, they do
You
all the
can
time.
use this.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
use this if you
That's
want.
so
Just do me a
annoying.
favor, nigga.
I hate that.
Don't
Right.
don't come on this show and open up and say you've been touched, nigga. 'Cause this ain't the group.
This
nigga.
ain't.
These ain't no hugging niggas right here.
I'ma light your ass up.
All the way up.
You come in this motherfucker. So my uncle said,
Nah, if I got touched, I wouldn't tell y'all.
"Yeah, don't
Yeah,
tell
don't
us."
I hope
Don't.
not.
Don't tell us.
Because I'll be like, how many times?
Did you like it?
I'm gonna just start a show tomorrow. I just want to bring some shit up. Y'all probably don't know what happened.
Like, how tall was
We
he?
want to get some money raised for Wanzer, cause
How tall was he?
How tall was he?
For
Yeah.
therapy.
It was therapy.
all right, we're gonna take a break.
So you open mouth kiss you.
That was disgusting, K-Dot.
That was hilarious.
Somebody said, wait, Wandra does comedy?
Yeah, that's what Uncle said.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well,
The wait part was comedy. Wait!
All this time?
Wait, Wandra does
I'm
comedy?
just Speedy's friend.
Where's
Other nigga was just sitting in.
Nola G. Why the surprise, man? What the fuck, man? God
Oh,
damn.
they
sensitive.
haven't seen you like do stand up.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean,
Don't start crying.
So yes, I do stand up.
With the hoodie on.
I think
Anyway,
some people in the chat room have come to some shows, right?
no.
no.
Skinny Cuz came and supported.
Yeah.
I came to the show.
Now, why y'all call him skinny
want-
cuz?
Because he used to go to school
actually,
with Nick.
I went to Reseda High School right here, around the corner, and
Okay.
he actually went. He was, I think, a year older than me, maybe.
Okay.
And he was like, nigga, probably weighed 98 pounds in high school. So they used to try to take his lunch money and all that.
Okay.
So I used to have.
My son saved it.
Yeah, I used to have to beat a couple niggas up. You know.
Okay,
So.
okay.
That's so nice.
But he wasn't no banger or nothing like that.
Well, nah, my little
He
crew-
banged nothing.
Not gonna say he's a banging a racer
No,
nigga.
to answer
He was the
that part,
bangee.
My crew.
We
was
trying to
on
get him
that
banged.
side,
Okay,
so-
okay, all right. Got you.
Wanzer, come on.
Come on,
Understood.
Wanda.
Understood.
What?
Yeah, well, just because you kissed your uncle.
Right, yeah,
You
I'm
can just
saying.
clown
I
him.
said he was the bangee. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, it
That was
is.
me.
Getting banged
That was
on.
just me.
That's
Okay,
me.
well.
All right, all right.
You
You
got
know.
kissed in the mouth. Just say it happened. Speedy.
I like your sweater.
Nigga, I'm uncomfortable.
Your uncle said, "Open your mouth."
Go see what your uncle wants. Go and see what your uncle wants.
I said, Mama, is that my real uncle?
Take your uncle this plate.
We out inappropriate.
So you got the plate. Now sit on my lap now.
He'd be like, feed me. He'd be like, thanks, nephew.
I want you to waterfall me my drink.
Thanks, nephew.
That nigga done even in the game, K-Dot.
Thanks, nephew. Go back out there and play now.
Waterfall, I mean my drink.
What
does that mean?
Yeah, that's too much.
What does that mean? I never heard of such
All
a
I know it worked. Nigga.
That's what Fox did to him in the club that night.
thing. Right?
Oh, wow.
Am I wrong?
Wow.
I ain't say shit how you made a crack pipe. I never said how you
Hey,
did that.
hey.
Every time you see a bottle, you go, I just put a hole here.
You know how to do it.
I put a couple tater chips
They
in
be like,
here.
I seen her staring at an apple for 20 minutes yesterday. What the fuck is she doing over there?
what does Pam do with that harmonica?
What the fuck is she doing with that
Why is
shit?
he sealing up the hole?
Why is it a flame bite?
Yeah. Why is there 2 holes in the apple? What the fuck is that?
Pam, why are you trying to smoke the feta cheese? What are you doing?
Oh, my nigga.
Damn,
You don't have nothing. Just let it be.
That's that white woman again.
Do you feel left? Do you feel left out or something?
Yes, he
I
does.
did. You know what, Nick?
They be like, cheese. Cheese is in your head. Say it.
Feta is funny. The word feta is funny. Say it.
It's crack cheese.
It looks white. It's creamy.
It's crumbly.
Let's do this.
I think that's it, Nick. I
You
think I
said
feel
it
left
because
out.
But
you
you're so
said,
good at it.
so.
It's
But
but you
amazing.
said
think so.
feta because it's crumbly.
Yeah.
And you thought
If you
that
guys,
was
that would
if you guys,
correlate.
if you
No,
guys,
no, no.
if you guys knew anything about
I
crack,
don't. Wait. Because I did not get
Yeah, I
that.
didn't
I
get it.
got
That
it,
is,
but it
yeah,
is what
it's-
funny.
if you guys knew anything about crack, then you would have got it.
But crack is beige, not.
Pam,
like-
Pam laughed.
It's off-white.
Because Pam's the only one that knows.
She was
about
laughing at
crack.
the previous joke, and
Yeah,
then
and then
you
it
threw
rolled
You
into
threw it
the
in
feta
there.
cheese.
And then your feta cheese
I rolled
crumbled
it.
into the
to the
conversation.
salad.
If it was a rolling laugh, that still counts.
Oh, rolling laugh count.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody so bad at telling jokes in my life, and still hit on jokes though. Like
Maybe
it's
hit.
crazy to me.
It's weird.
Yeah, but your great jokes hit early. When you tag and you go,
That's what he do.
My turn. When it's your turn.
When you try to tag a joke,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you don't let your joke marinate. You be like, I gotta stay on the gravy train.
and then he ran.
I have to tag him.
Hey, Ronzo, I like your style, man. Just keep swinging, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheddar cheese.
That nigga swinging so much he spin around.
yeah just keep swinging.
Mess it up.
We've been doing comedy a very
Sing
long
his
time.
own tornado.
I've never even used the word feta cheese in the goddamn
In a
joke.
Especially for a crack reference.
Right, crack.
Well, we're not around.
it though. I got
We're not around many crackheads.
I'm with you.
No.
It's not that often I'm around the crackheads, though. I'm working on my crackheads.
You're around a crackhead every 3 days a week.
You know what?
And they only 1 foot away from it.
You cannot call her a crackhead because she's not
I'm sorry,
currently
a former,
smoking.
a
We not
former.
gonna do that.
I don't even say.
Thank
I
you.
apologize, Nikki Pam, because I'm
Thank
from
you,
LA.
Pam.
I say smoker, a non-smoker.
Yeah, we call smokers
We call
out
them
here.
smokers.
Yeah,
We don't call them.
really?
Yeah, we don't call them
Take a toll on
crackheads.
you.
We
You look
say
good.
crackhead.
That was 40 years
You
ago.
know,
Wait, no.
that's what I told
This
Pam.
nigga act like she just got off yesterday. You look good.
No, I like the verbiage. She
Yeah,
said.
you got your molars and everything.
She said it didn't take a toll on you.
You pull through. You pull through. You can't
You know
tell.
what I'm saying?
Every word I made it.
Whatever you was buying was not stepped on a lot.
How we act like you just got out of rehab? You look good.
Look at it. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
for yourself.
You definitely gonna get your family back.
I think they'll give your kids back now. I think they will.
That nigga hit it with.
You look good.
Wow.
Probably put his hand. Well, I'll be there.
That's a fucking insult. You look good. You look good.
Look, the way they talk about it, it's like it was out in the
Nigga,
vibe.
he said,
strung all the way out.
crackhead pants.
Nigga, I'm like, no way.
Crackhead Pam look good.
I'll tell you, you got off that pipe just in time.
Sure did.
Your titties feel
Oh, fuck the scary shit.
I told Pam the other day, I was like, Pam, you look great. I can't believe
No,
you did
Nikki
crack.
Pam look great.
Listen,
Say it again.
Jada mama was a heroin
I said-
addict for years.
Who's?
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett mama.
Oh,
did
she
heroin.
looks
Oh, and she looks
fantastic.
amazing.
And
Was
looks
she? I didn't know that.
amazing.
That's a hard drug.
Well,
That's right. You supposed to
worth
look
the
a
crack.
mess.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you
She
could stop
looks
doing heroin.
amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that was hard.
I didn't even know
great.
black people was
Come on.
doing that.
I'm glad you got off that
Yeah.
blue magic.
Black people been doing heroin since the 70s.
Yeah,
They did heroin.
Yeah, we can say heroin with a
Heroin.
heavy
Heroin.
on. A heroin.
That's why we don't keep a lot of spoons in our house.
Call that dog food in the truck.
No, see, you're too young to remember. McDonald's used to sell the spoon. That was the right
Oh,
portion
for
for
crackhead.
heroin.
How
For
do you
heroin.
They was
know
they
that?
was silver.
It was,
For real?
No.
No,
How's that for
They
real?
wasn't. They wasn't plastic.
How do you know that?
no,
Steve?
I just say
It
they
was
use
the
it
right
to cook.
It was the right measurement.
It was the right
No.
measurement.
Oh,
No.
How do you know the
no.
measurements?
That's not true.
Yeah, stop ignoring the question, Speedy.
That's not true.
It was the right measurement for cocaine. That's what it was.
For
So
your
it
nose.
run in the
For your
family,
nose.
y'all.
Yeah,
No, to do a drug deal.
Oh,
so
you
if
talking
needed
about the...
If you need to measure.
No, the spoon had like a long stem at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was perfect to stick in like a little
I
cocaine
know exactly
thing.
the spoon you're talking about.
Yeah, and to measure it out. So I don't know if it's a gram. I don't know how you sell cocaine. Is it by the gram?
Why
I
you
don't
look
know.
at me and point? Like,
Well, you know.
Well, first of all, it was rocked up. It was rocked up by the time Pam got it.
exactly.
I'm gonna see if I can find the spoon.
He said, I've never sold drugs. What about you?
Yeah.
Like, Pam, can you verify?
Yeah.
I'm cracked now.
I still want Speedy to verify. How he know?
I'm not gonna verify because it ain't been 5 years for me.
Pam, were you in the DARE program?
Oh wow.
Nigga.
You stupid.
I'm
That
just,
nigga
Now,
said-
what was you doing?
I was selling dope.
You were selling dope.
What
You were
kind?
distributing
Crack
I was
too?
just-
Or
pharmaceuticals.
well, you don't want to get arrested. You got to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
So were you,
Well, no, I've already been convicted. So,
so were you the guy? Were you the lady dude that would go? Psst,
no, my nigga, I was really.
they already
I,
knew you had.
I worked my
I got
way
a
up.
question. What's the hardest drug out there on the street right now to make you just look the worst or turn you into like
meth.
I would
Meth.
say
Is it
meth.
meth?
Because meth will literally
What about that
change your...
fentanyl?
Well,
All that.
fentanyl is just.
That kill you.
Yeah,
that
was
kills you.
guilty.
Dead is
It's
not
Ain't
a
gonna
look.
change your look.
Yeah, you just die.
Well, it'll change your look. You won't have one.
Yeah,
Right.
It'll change you to a sleeping look.
Right.
With the meth, they lose their teeth.
Yeah, they do.
They
Everything.
face, do
Their
all kinds of
face-
stuff.
Get
It's a good thing you didn't do
Yeah,
meth,
yeah,
Pam.
yeah.
Huh?
It's a good thing you didn't do meth.
But I live with a meth.
Hold on, wait. It was a joke. Just
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a conversation.
I thought it was just a
Oh,
regular
thought
conversation.
it was a
that's it.
conversation.
Let me look here.
yeah, that's the right.
Oh,
That was
wow.
the right
Oh, yeah, that do look like
Huh.
and
Yeah,
a
they
good
had-
measurement spoon.
and that was for the coffee. That's what it was
Yeah,
for.
for the
Oh,
coffee, right.
because it's a
really?
stop.
How
Oh,
big was
'cause
the
it's stop.
cup that you needed?
It didn't
this
matter.
long
That
ass
was the spoon that you would use to syrup your coffee.
Oh, I can see that.
Somebody selling that for $35? Damn.
Yeah, because
Sure.
they stopped
Get the
selling
spoon
them.
here.
They stopped giving them what they were giving them away. at
That
the
looks
time.
like the spoon
No,
from
why
Baskin
would
Robbins.
somebody pay
It
$35?
does. That
Yeah.
that
because
big one.
because
Yeah.
they're you can't find them.
It's a retro
So I mean that
spoon.
person.
Oh, sure.
held
It's
them.
just like,
retro spoon.
remember like some McDonald's glasses? Like, I still got
Yeah,
them.
the
I'm
Ronald
like,
Yeah, I got the
McDonald-
McDonald's toys now. We out here making money. I got some toys
like
for
you
my
got them
Happy
where?
Meal.
like in the house, chilling.
Like in the storage.
you got like the Hamburglar and all that.
My cousin Ahmed used to work at McDonald's in the 80s. And they had McDonald's everything. His mama worked there with him and his
Yeah.
aunt. So they had like a family thing going.
Hmm.
And they would bring home the Monopoly, like free, you know,
Oh,
you win.
yeah. And then
Oh,
if you, I still do
I
that.
ate fish sandwiches and Big Macs for months.
Yeah. But you,
No, remember-
if you got the right one, you get a little
No,
free
remember
sandwich.
they had like
they never won money. But
like
they
a
had all the food
cheeseburger
and stuff.
day. Like I was in college and we used to wait on like I
for
think it was
real,
a
they had all that.
Wednesday and you could get
They had all
cheeseburgers for 25 cents. We
Oh,
used to
wow.
all get like a gang.
These niggas had
so I'll
McDonald's
do this, and
closed.
then we got to go break.
That's
come
funny.
back
Yeah,
and do what you watching.
shoestrings, all that shit.
So I'll show you how old I am. So when
We see
McDonald's,
it.
Well, yeah.
We have a good idea, Speedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my nigga.
so the McDonald's 88th on Manchester and Western. It's been there for years. So when it was the Golden Arches back in the day, and the burgers was 25 cents. So there was a burger place that was coming out called Geno's, and then Geno's was across the street, and theirs was 15 cents.
Wow.
And niggas was like, they was going to Geno's. And McDonald's like, God damn. And they end up buying the rest
Riding
of
them out.
That's what by Jesse Owens Park, right?
That's Sportsman's Park. Used to be Sportsman's Park back in the day, but it's called Jesse Owens.
Yeah.
That's back when McDonald's had real hamburgers.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
'cause
and
I
the-
don't know what
and
they
the
really-
meat-
Like you
The
see,
meat
they
was the
changed
real-
they changed the McChicken to it's called a McCrispy now.
Why?
Oh,
Because
really?
it's not
real
because it's
chicken.
not chicken.
It's not chicken.
Oh.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so now they call it the McCrispy.
It's not enough chicken in it to classify it as chicken.
Chicken.
Oh my God, that is
Shut up.
It's
disgusting.
bone
No,
and
seriously.
cartilage.
Yeah, it's the chicken scraps that they
come
use to
on,
make
man.
the.
I didn't know that.
I don't
They're
eat
not gonna throw it
McDonald's.
away.
I don't eat McDonald's.
It's- yeah, like
now I will monthly eat them fries. I don't care.
Them
what's
fries
in
is
it.
bomb.
They don't
They-
taste the same anymore.
Yeah, they
No, you
don't.
have to- you have to tell them.
say I want
They
them
don't
with
taste
no
the same.
salt,
Oh,
So they
make
cook
them
them.
fresh,
Yeah, so they make them
No,
fresh.
it's
and
the-
then salt them
they used to
yourself.
cook them in the meat, the grease from the meat for the burgers. That's what they used to fry them in. That's why it used to taste so bomb, and they stopped
Yeah.
doing that.
Well, when they come out hot,
You know who
they're so
has
good
great
to me.
fries is Wiener Schnitzel.
Who eats wiener?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
who
I
eats
can
wiener?
still eat
You
that.
like crackhead?
You like meat in your mouth, Pam?
Crackhead restaurant.
Pam like meat in her mouth.
That's the lowest restaurant.
Wait a
nigga.
minute.
Don't shame her
It's
for
the way
that.
Pam said it. Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Everybody was like,
I take 2 all beef, chili cheese dogs, please.
can I get a Chicago dog, please?
This is what you got here. Welcome to Wiener Schnitzel. We're gonna help you. Yeah, let me have
They like, hey Pam.
The usual.
Hey Pam,
that
we got your
That was
fries
wild.
ready.
Them fries is fire. I fuck what y'all talking about.
Did you say I'll suck your dick?
In the crackhead voice.
Okay.
He
I
said,
didn't even hear it.
he said in
Yeah.
a crackhead voice.
What's the crackhead voice? What's the crackhead voice?
Regular voice make you gay.
He said a
You
regular
got a
voice.
point about
Yeah.
that. Hey, we take a quick break. We come back. It is What You Watching Wednesday. We're gonna find out what the fuck everybody watching.
You heard?
Figure it out. And it's Roll Out Loud with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
Well, you used to be Speedy.
Real quick.
Did I get this?
The rest of this.
This be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it. Need help, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, if you ain't a comedian right now, it's going bad for you.
Honestly, we've lost 10 million people unemployed.
Yeah, so the unemployment line is a motherfucker right now.
Well, that's different. Like when men are unemployed, that's different. Women are never unemployed.
So produce